From the Brampton Sports Center, it's the OHL Game of the Week. Today's game features the London Knights against the Brampton Battalion, and it's right here on OHL Primetime. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Brampton Sports Center. I'm Shad Dales, and a big game here today. Both teams currently tied in the 8th spot in the Western Conference. As far as the playoff picture, they are tied with 30 points, but some big names obviously out of today's lineups. First for the London Knights and Dale Hunter's squad, his leading scorer, Rick Nash, representing the World Juniors for Team Canada. He's taking off to the Czech Republic tomorrow, as well his starting goaltender, Jan Koven, the starting goaltender representing Team Slovakia. He's out of the lineup. And then when we look at the other side, obviously Brampton, their head coach Stan Butler, who's been coaching Team Canada, and some big defensive names on the blue line. Jay Harrison, he's going back to the Czech Republic, representing the team again, as well. A surprise, but you know what? We're proud to say Jay McClement made the team. He'll be a centerman, but some big names obviously in today's lineup, so a younger squad like Brampton needs to step it up. And we're going to throw it upstairs to the guys that are calling the game, is Doug Anderson and Sam Cosentino. Gentlemen, it's all yours.
We get set for a big start to this matchup, and in net for the London Knights, wearing number 35, is Chris Uhl. We talked a little bit about Chris as we started off this game.
Well, Dougie, London has had 5 different goalies tend the nets for them this season. Chris Uhl gets his shot tonight in his first OHL start, a walk-on from Alberta, has yet to play a game in the O. Should be interesting to see how he fares.
And Brad Topping, the number 1 goalie for the Brampton Battalion, between the pipes. His goals against average just over 3.
Well, a Strathroy, Ontario native, a 17-year-old. He's part of the dynamic 17-year-old duel between the pipes for Brampton. He gets the start for Coach Brent Loney tonight.
Charlie Stevens moves into the face-off circle with Turcotte. London wins it and plays it inside the Brampton end. Top
where each other's going.
Loose puck. Hunter's shot right on. Topping makes the save. Rebound, open net. They can't stick it home, as Bois had a great opportunity with Topping laying down on his chest.
Yeah, Topping got out.
Camel Krebs across center ice. Krebs gets around Turner, still has it, makes a great pass. There's the backhand. Ooh, with the save, robbing Rowan. What a beautiful pass from Camel Krebs.
Rowan straight in the shooter, made a good save. Turner,
he's got Perry with him. Turner going wide. Buckley following up, trying to keep him to the outside. That one's in the crease. Loose puck. They score! Dylan Hunter makes it 1-0 for the Knights.
Well, Ian Turner with the original shot. Topping allowed the rebound to come out into the slot area. And there to bang it home. Hunter picking up the goal for the London Knights. And when you have an opportunity from that close, Dougie, not too hard. You see Topping's back in position, but there's no one between him and the shooter, between the shooter and the goalie, and he's able to just slide it along the ice and bang it home to give London the 1-0 lead.
At the tail end of that replay, 3 free white shirts in front of Topping. It was just a matter of who was going to get the loose puck.
Yeah, you see the Battalion really collapsing their own zone. 4 players at the end of that replay in the...
Logan Hunter through center. Hunter, he can't control it. Still tries to chip it inside the Brampton end. Flash bounces it off the boards. Charlie Stevens picks it off, gets the shot away. Barbieri scores, makes it 2-0.
Well, just as soon as we finish announcing the previous goal for London, they get right back at it. They've opened up a 2-goal lead. Barbieri picking up the goal for the London Knights. That now makes it 2-0. Barbieri's 6th goal of the season, his 14th point. And just like that, it's 2-0. Brad Topping has to be wondering what's going on. Another shot again from that slot area, face-to-face. No one between the goalie and the shooter. Just fired it at the net. Topping not able to get anything on it as Barbieri picks up the goal to make it 2-0. And had 2 cracks at it, but wasn't able to bang it home.
2-on-1 break. McSwain's got Henrik with him. McSwain looking to get it to Henrik. Loose puck, and it slides just wide of the net. Kurt McSwain couldn't control the bouncing puck and can't catch up. Henrik losing the loose puck, and Buckley plays it back for Luby. That should just about do it for the first period of play as Luby runs the clock out.
You see Turner and Ionetta in there getting a shot at Luby. The buzzer had gone and expired the end of the period. Luby still elected to take the shot. Turner and Ionetta took exception. And now we've got all 10 players on the ice. And
Ryan Bonus and Danny Bois going toe-to-toe now.
Danny Bois, the captain of this hockey club. He's a tough guy. He leads the team in penalty minutes, amongst the league leaders in that department. So he takes exception to bonus pushing him out of the fray, and well, the two drop the gloves, and that's the way we end this first period.
Plays it to the far side for Stathopoulos. Across the blue line, Stathopoulos. Perry goes down low, gives him the puck to Stevens in front. Rebound, Stevens gets the goal.
Well, there's Corey Perry doing what we talked about in the first period. He goes behind the net, sets up the play. Stevens gets two cracks at it in front of the net, bangs home the second. He picks up his second point of the hockey game. And we talked about Charlie Stevens. He was our first period intermission guest. We talked about him in the first, how he's had trouble sticking with teams. It seems now as if he's found a home here with the London Knights. Charlie Stevens, watch Corey Perry really set this play up. You see him in the corner, and the puck will come out to Stevens, and Stevens gets two whacks at it all alone in front of the net on the power play, and it's the second one that goes in for him. Stevens makes it 3-0 for London.
Plays it for Henrik. Henrik watched by Danny Bois. Gets it back to Leclerc at the blue line for Flash. Flash looking to set things up. Flash lugs it in to the backhand. There's a shot right in front. The shot, they score! Adam Henrik makes it a 3-1 hockey game.
Flash was so patient with the puck there, and I thought he had skated himself out of position to get a good shot on goal. He just flicked the backhand towards the net. McSwain was there for one of the rebounds, again in close. You gotta like what Kurt McSwain's doing here today, but it's Adam Henrik who bangs it home. And you see the backhand goes on that. That allows the rebound. McSwain with one crack. Adam Henrik wide open on the doorstep. Puts it home for the Battalion. A nice goal indeed, and that's exactly what the Battalion need. A power play marker to get them going. Again, you can't say enough about Flash. His patience. He gets Uhl out of position. McSwain with a crack. Then Henrik able to bang it home. His 14th goal of the season, and that cuts the lead to 2.
Knights Hockey Club. Flash plays it away for Savage. Tips it up for Turcotte. Across center. Turcotte for Van Loozen. Back to Turcotte. Back to Van Loozen. They score! It's a 3-2 hockey game. Aaron Van Loozen on a nice pass from Patrick Turcotte.
Let's take this play back to Sebastian Savage. He was the guy moving, the forward working at the blue line. We talked about Brampton has to be able to keep its feet moving. And on that play with Sebastian Savage in the transition, getting the puck up ahead. Hughes getting it done. A great play as they move the puck back and forth. And here you see it. What you don't see is at the start of that play how it was set up, but it's Van Loozen who's able to take the pass from Hughes and put it home, and just like that, this is a one-goal game. We're seeing some more of the physical play being displayed by the London Knights captain as he knocks Van Loozen on his keister right in front of the Knights bench.
Hunter and Perry.
This kid looks really good, Dougie. Very calm with the puck. You're seeing some sort of calmness that you haven't seen in a young player in a while.
Thompson steps into the play and scores! What a play from Stathopoulos to feed Thompson. Held on to the puck, topping out of position, and it's a 4-2 hockey game.
Well, again, the Brampton forwards collapsing. They have to realize that when London is in the offensive zone that they need to stick with their responsibilities, and there was no one on the point. That allowed Thompson to walk in all alone. He got Topping out of position because he forced Thompson to make that he forced Topping to make that first move. So Thompson takes the pass from Stathopoulos, moves in, waits, and has just enough room to tuck it in behind Brad Topping.
Get the pass ahead for Barbieri. Barbieri's got Stathopoulos with him. Tries to float a pass in front for Hunter. That's knocked down by Flash. Leclerc loses it. Hunter in front. Backhand. He scores! With 23 seconds left in the period, a huge goal for the London Knights to make it 5-2.
Well, Corey Leclerc got the puck in front of his own net, and then he lost it, and that allowed Hunter to get in there, pick up the loose puck, and up the lead to 5-2, Dougie. We just mentioned seconds ago how important the final minute is. You see the play go out in front. Now, it was Corey Leclerc who, before this play started, lost the puck to Stathopoulos, who picks up his third assist on the afternoon. Dylan Hunter, or rather, the other Hunter, Logan Hunter, getting the goal there, and that's...
And poke it past Leclerc. He tips it up for McSwain at the blue line. Goes cross ice for Henrik. Henrik in front. McSwain scores! Makes it 5-3, just 25 seconds into the power play.
Dougie, anytime a player like Kurt McSwain continues to put forth a solid effort as he did on this play, he will be rewarded. Continuing to skate towards the net and shoot the puck. Kurt McSwain, a cross ice pass from Henrik. He's able just to sneak it in a little tiny hole left by Uhl at the near side of the net. And you see Henrik just turns around and spins, and he puts it right onto the tape of McSwain. A great goal for the Brampton Battalion. That's the medicine they needed to hopefully get back in this hockey game.
Yeah. Knights do a good job to kill off that penalty. Aaron Van Loozen dipsy-doodling his way through traffic. Van Loozen down on his knees, tries to put it past Uhl. What a great job by Aaron Van Loozen.
Boy, see here, he goes around Weidman, the old through the legs. Oh, hang on there, Dennis. And then Van Loozen is taken down, but still able, like Curly Neal of the Harlem Globetrotters, on his knees, dribbling, stick handling, and he just ran out of real estate there, Dougie, before he could tuck it inside the post and beat Chris Uhl.
At the blue line. Shot towards the front of the net is cleared. Flash steps up and keeps it in. There's the shot from Leclerc. He scores!
I think that might have been tipped in by Turcotte in front of the net, Dougie, but Flash pinched in, got a loose puck, and then Leclerc just picked it up and fired it at the net. It was a shot about waist high that I think Turcotte got his stick on, and I tell you what, 40 seconds left, 2 power plays that have been messed up, and this could have really been a different hockey game.
And interesting to watch, the London Knights have been running around in their own zone somewhat the same way that the Battalion did when they gave up the goal at the end of the second period of play.
Yeah, and the game for Corey Leclerc, he's rewarded with his first of the season.
Back to the point, Flash. He lets the shot go to the front of the net. Loose puck. They dive at it. Comes back to Flash. Fires it. It hits a body in front. 6 seconds left on the clock. Flash can't keep it in. And that'll do it for the hockey game, as London is going to go home with a hard-fought 5-4 victory over the Brampton Battalion.
Well, Dougie, you only have to look as far back as the last 2 power plays for the Brampton Battalion. Although the pressure seemed insurmountable, somehow London was able to keep the puck out of its own net, and because of that, they pick up the road victory here today and jump ahead of the Brampton Battalion for that 8th and final spot, moving in to a tie with the Owen Sound Attack for that 8th and final playoff spot in the Western Conference, Dougie, and a real tough loss here for Brampton, but a great win for London on the road.
Credit goes to the Battalion for battling back and making this a 5-4 game from a 5-2 game. But I'll tell you something, this London Knights club came out from the get-go and really played solid hockey from the start of this game. Stathopoulos and Weidman, they are the standouts in this game for London.
No question. Stathopoulos offensively with 3 assists leading the way for the London Knights, and Weidman, what more can you say about him? He was just outstanding on the blue line. Not only did he play a great defensive game, but I'll tell you what, Dougie, he played a game that he was able to get under the skin of some of the Brampton players, taking them maybe away from their game.
5-4 the final score. You're watching OHL Primetime. Stay with us. We're coming right back.